What's up, my fellow YouTubers? My name is Mitch Rooney, and today I'm going to discuss the passing of Quebec's controversial Bill 21, which prohibits the wearing of religious symbols for public servants and contractors while on duty. The servants included in this list are police departments, civil servants, teachers, government lawyers, and many others, as well as the religious symbols ranging from hijabs to the Jewish kippah. The new provincial policy has caused widespread controversy, and I believe the bill should be struck down at the Supreme Court of Canada. I will explain my reasoning by using ideas that were presented in lecture and or readings from the National Minorities Unit, the Gender Unit, the Freedom of Expressions Unit, and the Laozi case. A reading in the Minority Rights Unit constructed by Fortman discusses Switzerland's accepting the People's Initiative to amend Article 72 of its constitution. The main aspect of this initiative was the prohibiting of minarets, meaning that the construction of Arabic prayer chapel towers will no longer be permitted for construction. Quebec's Bill 21 does not allow individuals to wear religious symbols when working in the public sphere, which diminishes minorities who have to wear symbols every day, as it is a part of their religion to do so. This is similar to Switzerland's voting around Article 72, which will affect Arabic individuals, or in better terms, minorities, by diminishing the places they can practice their religion. Switzerland's decisioning resulted in an international outburst where we saw countries like Iran call for the Swiss ambassador to account for the harm that this will create for the Arabic minorities that reside in Switzerland. I believe that Quebec's Bill 21 will have similar effects at the international level, where relations with many countries will be jeopardized because of the bill itself. In lecture, we discussed the 4 categories of minority rights, and I believe my opinion on the matter ties closely to the second category that has to do with ensuring equality and non-discrimination. Within this category, discussion was based around the European Court of Human Rights, in which it states that the Convention is also violated when states without an objective and reasonable justification fail to treat persons differently whose situations are significantly different. I believe that by this definition, Bill 21 would violate the European Court of Human Rights, where some religions require individuals to wear religious symbols, where other religions do not require this, and therefore would be Quebec failing to treat persons differently whose situations are different than that of the majority. Relating Bill 21 to the gender unit is prevalent in the Dubé reading, where the main emphasis on the article is based upon equal access to equality for all women, especially vulnerable groups who have struggled from laws such as Bill 21. It is easy to notice that Bill 21 violates this very concept talked about in the readings, as it doesn't create equal access to equality for all groups across the province of Quebec. For instance, Muslim women are permitted to wear religious symbols in public in order to practice their religion. The bill will force vulnerable groups such as Muslim women to choose between practicing their religious beliefs and aspiring towards specific employment such as teaching or working towards a law enforcement career. We can also say that Bill 21 differentiates from the evolving substantive equality, a concept discussed in class throughout the gender unit. I believe the National Assembly of Quebec's ruling on the bill does not fall in line with the modern conception of substantive equality and rather would be characterized as formal equality. This is a dated version of equality and can be described as women having the right to be treated equally to men only to the extent that they are the same as men. We must remember that women of certain religions have to wear religious symbols in public where men of the same religions do not. Therefore, substantive equality is imperative in order for true equality to be achieved, and this bill has proven to do the exact opposite of that. We can also relate Bill 21 to the Freedom of Expression Unit and how it strikes down the freedoms discussed throughout the unit. For instance, when using the Oakes test, which is used to justify whether Section 1 of the Charter is being infringed upon by policy, I believe that one can make a case that Bill 21 does. In order for policy to be justified, there must be minimal impairment regarding what is reasonably necessary when accomplishing the objectives of a bill. In my opinion, the impairment that Bill 21 causes is far from minimal, as there are more than 250,000 Muslims who reside within Quebec's borders. Many of these Muslims will not be able to work towards a career in the public sphere, nor will future generations after them because of this bill, and therefore it violates their freedom of expression. Lastly, Bill 21 relates to the Laozi case that was discussed in class, more specifically the notion of secularism. As noted before, Bill 21 only affects certain groups, as not all religions require individuals to wear its symbols in order to practice. Therefore, we can connect Bill 21 to secularism, as a controversial legislation excludes certain religions from the public sphere employment, which in my opinion diminishes freedom of religion as a whole. Thanks for listening.